welcome to another Mongrel dog production, and welcome to my adventure. This time, Reese and I are cycling the Rhine River, that is from source to sea. The start of the Rhine River in the Swiss Alps through to where it flows into the ocean in Holland. About 1,500 kilometres over about 3 weeks. Grab your gear, let's go. Which is at one of the highest mountains in Switzerland, one of the 4 highest mountains, and that's where the Rhine River starts. Its flow of 1,400 kilometres into the sea near Rotterdam. It's taken us 4 days to get to this point. We had a couple of days off. They've got some spectacular vistas here, but we chose to take a train for this last 10 kilometres because it's a 10-kilometre climb that wouldn't have been enjoyable at all. Well, today's day 2 on the road for us. Yesterday was all about the Swiss Alps. Lots of switchbacks, a bit of climbing involved, both sealed and unsealed roads for us. And today has been pretty much as flat as you could expect, following the Rhine River fairly closely. We've just stopped to have lunch in Liechtenstein, and tonight we're going to end up actually sleeping in Austria. So, yeah, a lot smaller than Australia. Well, we've already covered about 74 kilometres today. It's early afternoon. Today has been all about leaving Austria, cycling around the southern side of Lake Constance, and we've decided to catch a ferry from here to Schaffhausen, which is about a 4-hour ferry ride, but it's another 55 kilometres by road. So we thought we've done enough for the day. We'll wait for the ferry to arrive, and it'll get us to Schaffhausen about 6:15. Schaffhausen.
Schaffhausen, go in front, the right side, please.
Go through there, up to the right, yep. We don't have tickets.
Over there?
Buy the tickets first or park the bikes?
No, go in front with the tricycle.
And then come back for this. Okay, thanks fellas. Well, this is day 4 on the road for us. We're going through a wooded forest, which is providing some shelter from the sun. Today could be our biggest day, 120 or 128 kilometres. And we arrive in Basel, where we'll be having a day off tomorrow, just to try and recuperate a bit. So yeah, we're both looking forward to the end of today. Well, it's early morning. Reese and I are trying to find our way through Basel in Switzerland. Within a few minutes we'll cross the border either into France or Germany, depending on where the mood takes us, and continue heading north along the banks of the Rhine. Well, day 6 on the road for us. We're on our way. We're still heading north, of course, heading towards Strasbourg. We'll be the other side of Strasbourg later on today. It's starting to drizzle with rain. We escaped the rain yesterday. There was a risk of showers today. It looks like we might get a wet arse later. I had a bit of a stack a little while back. Just slipped off the side of the track and took a tumble, landed on my right side, including a knock to the jaw, so I'm not happy about that, but no damage to the bike, just a few scratches on me. So yeah, the rain's getting heavier now, so might be an idea to put on the wet weather gear, I think. Well, I guess we're about halfway through our journey. We've covered, I don't know, just over 700 kilometres. This morning we left Speyer in Germany. We've picked up, we're starting to go alongside the Rhine again. We sort of didn't follow it yesterday because we just wanted to make up some time. We've been doing it pretty hard the last couple of days, so we thought we'd take the easier option and follow some of the lesser roads. But yeah, we picked up the Rhine again. We're actually cycling and have been for a little while alongside some dikes to prevent flooding when obviously there's been a lot of heavy rain. So yeah, about halfway through the journey. I'd like to say we're feeling stronger, but quite frankly, we're not. Reese brings with him a very special skill set on this journey, none of which is of any benefit at all. I'll tell you what, you come around a corner and you're greeted by something like that and it just stops you in your tracks. That's how he treats me, after all I've done for him. Well, this would have to be the best day so far, I reckon. We're coming towards the end of this day. We've done 88 kilometres. We've got about 10 to go to Koblenz or something like that. But yeah, today's been pretty much following the river for the whole day. Every time you come around a turn or a bend, there's another castle, another small village, something new to look at. Yeah, been most enjoyable. Well, we're back on the road again after a day's rest, a day off in Cologne in Germany. It's always good to have a day off every few days just to fatten up a bit and regather some strength. Yesterday we ended up doing a load of washing. It was a 3 kilometre turnaround, walking, 3 kilometre turnaround, only to discover that there was a laundromat just over the road from the hotel. So that was a bit disappointing. Anyway, yeah, back on the road today, Cologne to Duisburg, where we've booked into another hotel. And I guess effectively this is the downhill journey for us. We've done 2/3 of the trip. We've done 1,000 kilometres, so it's drawing to a close. Well, we've left for the morning. Beautiful day today, sunshine, no clouds. A vast improvement on the last couple of days where we've had to ride in some rain and some drizzle. Today we end up in a hostel at Arnhem in Holland, in the Netherlands. We'll cross over into cross the border later on this afternoon. Today we've got about 85 kilometres to do, I think. Oh yeah, this will do. A bit small, but this will do. What do you think?
I don't care, just as long as I get to sleep on a bed.
My bag's the bottom bunk.
My bag's the bottom bunk.
Tough day today. Strong headwind, real strong. The conditions yesterday were horrible. Occasionally you've got to have a bad day just to make you realise about all the good ones, but the wind was howling. It started to rain in the afternoon. Not very pleasant conditions at all. Well, we've just left for the morning on what could be our last day of significant riding. We're at Merkurk, on our way to Rotterdam, spend a couple of days with our relatives, then probably train to Amsterdam and fly out from there in a few days' time. This particular adventure's coming to a close. We spent a couple of nights in Rotterdam just to have a look around and catch up with relatives. We're catching a train currently between Rotterdam and Amsterdam. We'll spend 2 nights in Amsterdam before flying out and returning to Australia.